So I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Will there be more people joining in, or is it just two of us?
And so there are few more people are joining from different links. So maybe joining from the LinkedIn link. So they are not visible to us here in on the Teams. But let's start the session. If you have any question, you can ask in between by prompting me that you want to ask something.
Sure.
So I'm going to start the session right now. So robotics and AI/ML, these are the technologies which are being used by the industry from around 5 to 10 years in different countries. But in India, mostly they are using from past 5 to 6 years. When the cloud of the ERP had came into picture of SAP, of Dynamics 365, and also of Oracle. So these are a few of the cloud ERP applications. Apart from that, cloud solutions have been there of Microsoft, of Google, of Amazon, AWS. So these solutions has came into picture into industry from past 5 to 6 years, mostly in India. In other countries, they have been used little earlier than this. So, how robotics will be helping to the people who are using the ERP or who are not using the ERP? If they are using Excel, then it can help them also. So, how it will be working and how they will be helping, and how we will be providing solutions in and around Microsoft Power Automate tool for creating ERP solutions for the customers, and how Eastern Software is providing these solutions to customers. So we will be discussing on that also. So just to brief you in 1 or 2 minutes about the company, that we are a 35 years old company based at head office is in Noida, started by Indian people only. But we are spread over around 5 continents, and mostly in Africa we have customers for ERP. 1500 customers are using our ERP solution, eBiz Frame, which logo you would be seeing left side top corner. So eBiz Frame is the ERP, and 1500 customers are using in Africa, and few of the customers like 100 plus customers in India also, and we are providing our RPA solutions to them, and in Indian customers also. We have around 350 plus staff members who are providing these solutions to these customers. So globally, Frame ERP powers more than 40 billion US dollar sales every year. We have some other solutions like BI solution, like RPA solution, Internet of Things. So these are few of the solutions which we provide to the customers. Headquartered in Noida, subsidiaries we have in Dubai, Kenya, and Uganda, and joint venture is in Nigeria. This is our presence in different countries, and we have employees from 10 different nationalities. So some of the countries of Africa where we are providing solutions are Kenya, Uganda, DRC, Tanzania, Mauritius, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, and Namibia. These are few of the countries in African continent where we are providing our ERP solution, and apart from that, different solutions related to RPA, BI, and AI. These are the name of the few countries where we have our presence in different continent. Mr. Amit Khattar is our director, and Mr. Prakash Gopalani is our vice president. So these are the logos of the products which we provide to our customers. So this is the in and around solutions in and around to ERP, CRM, and different other solutions which we provide, like RPA, robotic process automation, AI, ML, chatbots, digital transformation, cloud solutions. These are the solutions which we provide. These are few of the customers who are using our products and services. These are few more customers. Swatch India is using our Frame ERP and also RPA solution. Hire, Nissan, STL, these are Fly. These are few of the more customers. So what is RPA and what is agentic AI? So we are providing any rule-based activity which is order is there, purchase order is there. So creating those into the ERP, SAP ERP or any other ERP also, we can do all those activities which a user is doing on daily basis. Like daily he is creating more than 100 sales orders, more than 100 purchase orders, or 1,000 sales orders or purchase orders, and 20, 30, 40 accountants are doing these activities. Materials are coming on gate, it is being stored in inventory, and all the process of ERP is a repetitive process. So all those repetitive process can be automated with the help of RPA, with the help of a robotic process automation solution. So for giving example to RPA, I will give you a simple example that if you are getting all those documents of sales order or purchase order on your email, so on your Outlook email, you can download. Generally, users download the attachments, see the email, read the email, and then they process those documents into the ERP. So bot can also do those activity of reading the email, reading the documents, opening the documents, or any JPG or any attachment is there, Word file. Suppose 1,000 of resumes are coming. So reading all those resumes or reading all those documents manually will take for an HR, it will take at least 10 days time. So our bot can create the content of the resumes into an Excel. It can pick the data from Word file, PDF file, or JPG files, and then it can push the data into an Excel, which is a tough task for a HR to do. So it can also create Excel for sales orders. It can also create Excel for purchase orders, or directly it can enter all those data into ERP, CRM, HRMS, all those details. So bot can work instead of as user. Now this was the work of a bot, robot. Generally, robot is called for a machine, and bot is called for a software, which helps us to do the repetitive task. So bot can help us to create not only Excel but also do the entries of those Excel or entries of those data which we received on email directly into the ERP, directly into the HRMS software. It can push that data. How it will be done, I will be explaining you in coming slides and videos. So robot can do any repetitive task. It is just as a virtual employee for you. In industry, around 20% of companies are using the robotic process automation solution right now. And still there is a scope of 80%. Out of that 80%, maybe 20% will not use any time because they have a specific process, and for that human intervention is already always required. But for a bot, there is no limit. It can do any human activity which is there on the computer. Suppose scanning of the material which is coming on the gate. If the device can scan and that data is coming in on the computer, if into Excel or if into any ERP, it can bring the data from any application and push that data to any other application without any integration. So this was a brief introduction. If anyone have any questions, they can ask. Otherwise, I am moving to further slides. So till now I have explained What is RPA? Robotic process automation can perform any high volume of task in task and then analyze and prepare report accordingly. So login into any application. If you have application or you have Dynamics 365 or if you are having Tally, so it can open multiple applications on a system or on a server client architecture or a cloud architecture system also, and it can perform the activity user is doing, human being is doing same activities but 100 times faster, minimum 100 times faster. So suppose for an activity the user is 1 month time to process 10,000 invoices or to process 10,000 resumes, shortlisting 5-10 resumes out of 10,000 or 1,000 resumes. So these are the examples. So if this task is given to our bot, so human being is taking at least 10 days to 1 month time, but bot will take maximum 5 to 10 minutes and it will process all those data, 10,000 resumes or 1,000 invoices. And it can prepare a report, summarized report for the shortlisted candidates or summarize reports for the processed invoices, processed purchase orders, inventory data. So it can give you expected output. Just we need to train that bot. We as a ESS, we need to train that bot as per the request of the user, that what process he is following and how he want those data to be processed, either into an application or into Excel or into SAP or any other third-party applications. So it can perform multiple applications. Suppose gathering information from the orders received on an e-commerce website. So every minutes, hundreds of orders are coming on an e-commerce website. So processing all those orders, these days, every e-commerce company is using RPA. Then only they are processing those orders and 10 minutes delivery is possible by them. So these all are the application of RPA, and within a second that order is checked, that what was the order, payment has been done or not, address details are properly mentioned or not, or it can be assigned within a minute to a delivery boy from a warehouse. Material can be assigned and then it can be delivered in 5 to 10 minutes. If it takes 10 minutes for that delivery guy to reach to the customer. So these all are process and examples of robotic process automation. So logging into any application, moving files and folders from one place to other, reading and writing to the databases, scrapping data from the web, like from the e-commerce website, getting details of the customers and getting details of the materials ordered by the customers and the delivery address, and then processing it into the ERP for delivery of that material or for that item. So connecting to system APIs can be done by the bots, open emails and attachments, reading those emails and attachment and processing into Excel or processing into ERP can be done by the bots in 100 times faster speed. Making any calculations, preparing reports on the basis of the calculations, graphical reports or any Excel reports can be prepared, extract content from documents, PDF, emails, or forms. So these are the activities which a bot can do. So high availability, what are the benefits? So high availability, it works for 24/7. It's not like our employee that he feels sick or he takes leave. It works for 24/7, 365 days without taking any rest, because it is a bot. It's not a human being. So for human being, there are a lot of disturbances, like sometimes he is in a meeting with boss, or he is in a discussion with his juniors, or he is getting a phone call he has to attend. Again, if he's doing any work, then his mind will be deviated. And again, after 5 to 10 minutes, if he is coming on the system, then he has to recollect where I was, what I was doing on which document, and then again he will have to do. But bot will not have such kind of disturbances. So bots will be doing high performance and high availability with 100 times faster speed. Improved internal process, whatever internal process you are doing it right now as a manual process, but that can be times faster. It is highly secured. It will be error free. 99.9% errors can be resolved because bots works highly in a correct manner. Whatever is defined in the flow of the bot, so bot does that activity with very fastest. There will be no chance of error. In human being, there will be 35% chance of errors, but bot will not have any chance of error. So it will be 99.9% correct every time because bot is trained in that way. It can be there can be human intervention where required, like bot is doing a process of 50 steps. So after 10 steps, he need to take permission from the user. So user will get an email from bot email that he should proceed or not. So yes or no button will be there in the email. If the user is clicking yes, bot will go further. Otherwise, if user is clicking no, not approved by the user, like finance manager or CTO or vice president of the company, if he tells no, bot will stop there only that process, and again he will initiate for the next activity or next data he will process. But he will leave that data if he is not getting approval from the boss. So these activities can be hybrid activities. So there are three kinds of activities where we can see that bot can be of three types, like fully automatic bot, or fully automatic, or 100% automatic, or it is a partial automatic. So hybrid bots are there, and then manual bots are there, where every step user has to decide yes or no. Or suppose you want from your ERP invoice number this to be displayed with all details. So that invoice number can be displayed with the help of bot. But if you are not authorized for that invoice number, so it will not be visible to you. So bot works on the basis of rights and whatever roles he has been assigned. So on that basis only he will get approval, and he will be showing the documents. So I already told, it is highly speed is there, accuracy is there, compliance is there, highly secured, cost saving. So it will save at least 20-30% cost from the manpower, from the saving of the time. It will save 20-30% cost minimum. In many of the cases, we have seen saving 70% cost also in few of the customer places. So it is non-intrusive, no IT infrastructure changes there. Any server, any computer bot can be implemented for a single computer or multi-computer. I already told it is highly available 24/7, 365 days. No technical barrier, no programming. So I told there are three kinds of bots: manual, attended, and automatic, non-attended bots. And hybrid will be mixture of manual and automatic. What a bot can do: login into any application, connecting to system APIs, extracting documents. So these kind of activities which I have already explained in the previous slides, and these activities can be done by the bots. And for which department? So every department bot, and not only single bot, but multiple bots, they for different process. So market sales can use for shipment, scheduling, and delivery tracking, voice processing, CRM process, customer onboarding, vendor details management. So purchase can use for vendor management, vendor product and price comparison, HSN code verification. So these are the few of the examples. In finance also, it can be used for vendor and bank statement reconciliation, GST reconciliation. For HR department also, it can be used for employee onboarding or resume shortlisting, then profile setup for the employees. So these kind of activities for other departments bomb creation, ticket management process. So all those process can be automated by the bots. So I think till now you would have got a fair idea how a bot can work and in which department bot will be working. So you can think upon your various departments or various processes where you can implement bot, and you can just get back to me after this session. So for different ERPs we have implemented till now: SAP, Microsoft Dynamics, Oracle. So few of the tools which we use for bot implementation are UiPath, Power Automate, and OpenRPA. UiPath is too costly, and Power Automate is like 1/5 or 1/6 of the cost of UiPath license. So this is was the comparison of license. Other than that, bot implementation cost is there, which we do programming as per the flow of the process of the company in that department. So few of the use cases are like this. Some of the process automated by ESS can be sales order creation, debtor statement reconciliation, supplier statement reconciliation, customer GRN reconciliation, backup log confirmation for IT, credit note generation, incentive processing, vendor invoice processing, invoice acknowledgement reconciliation, HSN code verification, invoice automation for three-way matching. So GST reconciliation is one of the example. For HR department, CV scanning and shortlisting, onboarding of the employee, or expense process into the finance department by the employees. So all these are few of the examples. INDAS 115 statement for Salesforce also, it can be bot can be used. So there is no need of any integration. Just we need to record the process by any recording tool like Teams recording or Google Meet recording. By that we can record the process, and then we can implement that process into the tool of RPA, like Microsoft Power Automate tool. So we will be implementing the process, and then these process can be automated. It can be fully done by the bot or partially done by the bot, and some of the approval points can be as the checkpoints by the approving authority like CFO or vice president of the company, of the sales department or the purchase department. So those people will be the deciding authority who will give the approval for that process to the bot. So these are a few of the industries where we have implemented bots for SAP and some other ERP customers by the RPA tool like Power Automate and UiPath. I have already explained in the previous slides, and this rightmost side is the process which has been automated by us into those companies. So these are few of the customers for which we have done bot implementation: Ramton, Swatch, Urbanic, and we have saved thousands of dollars for them, which has saved their time and manpower to automate the process. And they have felt that their around 60% of the expenses have been saved on different processes as the time has saved by this implementation of the bot. So Urbanic is one of our customer, Baumer Lorry, then Sterling, then STL, Nishrin. These are few of the customers where we have already implemented bots. These are few more customers which names you may be knowing: Acme, SML. These are the customers we marked for whom we have already implemented the bots. Some of the experts of the industry, like Big Fours, have told that automation could contribute $15 trillion to global GDP by 2030. What are the scope of RPA? About that, they have told their comments. Like McKinsey Global Institute, by 2030, up to 30% of tasks across all occupations could be automated, with RPA playing as a central role in administrative and repetitive workflows. Gartner told by 2030, over 80% of the enterprises will leverage hyper automation, RPA, AI, plus process mining as a core strategy for digital transformation. Forrester Research has told that by 2030, RPA and AI will create 12 million new automation-related roles like bot managers or managing the multiple bots in a company. Few of the customers of our, they are using, like, initially they ordered 4 to 5 bots, and later on they have ordered 20-30 bots for their different processes, different departments. So like this, there can be 2 or 3 bot managers or multiple bot managers for different departments in a single company who will manage only bots. So these kind of jobs will be available in the market in future, while displacing 8 million repetitive job bots. So repetitive jobs can be automated by the bots. Deloitte told that RPA could reduce operational costs by 150 to 200 billion dollar annually by 2030 in sectors like healthcare, logistics, and finance. So for hospitals also, there can be use cases for the bots, like patient onboarding or processing their medical documents, because every documents handwritten by the doctor cannot be read by the employees. So we can use bot for reading those documents and then digitizing their medical documents and processing their uh, tests accordingly. So for different departments, it can be done. Bots implementation can be done. Healthcare, logistics, and finance. World Economic Forum told that automation, including RPA, will displace 85 million jobs by 2030, but create 97 million new roles in tech, data analysis, and automation oversight. So these are the overview of bots in various industries like manufacturing, healthcare, logistics, finance, various departments of any company. So there are multiple processes which can be implemented by the bot in a banking industry or any other industry, like reconciliation or account balances, report creation, exception handlings, compliance and audits. For all these process, bots can be implemented. For monthly performance review, data collection, data analysis, report generation, alerts and notifications, all these can be automated by the bots. Government account closure in banks, identified waiting period, account closure, archiving and reporting, all this process can be automated by the banks. HSN code verification in every company can be done by the bots. There may be thousands or 10,000s of HSN codes which need to be verified daily for their tax rates. So those can be verified automatically by the bots into any ERP or without ERP, also in Excel also. So email goes to bot, then data is extracted. Then what are the steps? It is defined here. Email to bot, data extraction, data reconciliation, bank reconciliation reports and notifications, and then audit tail creation can be done by the bots. For bank reconciliation, this is very simple and can vary in case to case. So bots will retrieve from the bank statement PDF. Like bank reconciliation is done in every company, that whatever bank payments they are doing with respect to the invoices, so that can be matched into the ERP, that this amount have been debited or credited. So for which invoice it had been debited or credited. So that kind of matching can be done by the bot, because there are thousands and lakhs of transactions, which takes very long time for a finance department to match all those, because in many of the cases there are debit notes, credit notes. So payments with respect to the invoices and debit notes, credit notes are difficult to be matched manually. So we can use bot for those processes. Bot will compare these details with the corresponding entries into the ERP bank book. If a matching reference number is found, then bot will verify if the amount and dates match and mail to accounts team. If no matching reference number is found, then bot will attempt to match. Then that transaction based on the amount and date and generate exception list. Suppose time it happens that date is matching and party name is not matching, or party name is matching, date is not matching. Sometime it happens that amount is matching, but it is not rounded off, so it goes into mismatch. So these kind of mismatch can be held and handled by the bot. The bot will generate the detailed report of reconciled and unmatched transactions according along with the exception list. So these are few of the other tools like EVA we are providing for automation into any ERP apart from the RPA. So how EVA will be helping and how this will be implemented. So for all those, we can have detailed sessions with you if you and your IT team wants to be implemented in your company. Then we can implement these tools also. AI, it is a AI driven task management tool. AI assisted ERP transactions are there. Generative AI based prescriptive analysis, AI driven document analysis, talk to your ERP. These kind of features can be given to your ERP. Unified workspaces. So in detail, we can have discussions for like 30 minutes on each and every slides and each and every product provided by us. These are a few of the use cases. Like RPA, we were having use cases. So for EVA also, we have some use cases. ERP data, how the PO is approved or rejected by the senior management. It can be done by just by the chatbot, implementation of the chatbot, and through that AI feature, boss can reject or approve the PO. So we use LLM, we use ERP features and ERP data and LLM features for processing all these kind of activity into your ERP. So we can provide these EVA features into your ERP, where just by typing or just by giving voice command, you can just generate the PO, approve the PO, or generate the invoice, approve the invoice. These kind of activities can be done. Sales order approval, stock nearing expiry, generate purchase trends, days of the stock covering falling short likely to cause these line stoppages. So these kind of activities can be done and processed by EVA. So generative AI is impacting our daily life. So for that we have various tools and various artificial intelligence, machine learning, those kind of implementation into your ERP. We can do it for any ERP like SAP, Oracle, Navision. So this kind of ERP we can implement generative AI. Enterprise AI. This is the difference how earlier without AI and ML and without EVA, without RPA, how the process were being done manually into multiple steps, like 4 to 5 steps. But now, just by the voice command, how it is being done into 2 to 3 steps. Our vision is democratizing AI, make AI accessible to all. So this is our EVA tool, just like a WhatsApp. It can be integrated into your ERP, any ERP, and it can help you to save time for searching any sales invoice, purchase invoice, or PO. So all those things just can be displayed in front of you in a chat screen only for your approval, approve or reject, like that. So what are the features of EVA? So it is a single window solution, low implementation cost, robust security. We understand your business because we have already implemented this for 1,500 customers into different continents. So we understand your business. These are few of the customers which who are using EVA right now, developed by us. These are few of the other customers who have used EVA and who have implemented EVA. These are the module for our ERP, EBIS Frame ERP. like CRM, Salesforce automation, order booking, van sales, seafarer. General features and modules are already there, like every ERP, but these are specific modules which have been developed by us for our customers, like task management, project management, warehouse management, stock take, project track and fund, attendance management, material get pass, product traceability, equipment management, asset tracking, filling station apps, visitor management, after sales service. So these are the few of the features which we have developed on special orders by our customers. It is device independent. It can be used and opened on any device. It can be it can work on any device, like role based user access, dashboards. Scalability is the feature. User configuration reports, device agnostic, OS agnostic. So depend on the device. It does not depend on the OS because it is a PWA, progressive web application. So it does not depend on any device or any platform. Integration possibilities there with third-party platforms like document flexible reporting as per the user. So you can customize your report. You do not need to contact our technical team for development and customization. It can be done by the users from the front end only. Case tracking, accessible over LAN. It can work within LAN. It can work over the internet. Just on the basic connectivity of internet is required. So these are few of the process for which we have implemented RPA, VAT GST certificate download from KRA portal, data entry into ERP, steps for automation, exceptions handled by the bot. These are few of the steps for different cases which we have followed for RPA implementation, RPA automation for sales order creation in ERP, RPA automation for bank reconciliation into ERP, supplier invoice automation into ERP. So these all process we have done like this. So it can be done into your company also to save the time and manpower, so that the cost can reduce and profit can increase. Vendor statement reconciliation, automation of safety stocks, updates in ERP for inventory. So these are few of the examples which we have shown in detail. RP automation for e-way bill expiry management, because every day rules are changing for e-way bill expiry, for which e-way bill there is validity of few days, and for which e-way bill there is for which e-way bill there is validity of. So these were the solutions which we have covered and which we have given to our customers. So you can also explain to us about your detailed requirement, and we will be implementing into your premises. So that's all from my side. If you have any question, you can just tell me. Okay, thank you everyone. Thanks for joining.